Hello there, Taurus, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today I am doing your February career and money reading. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, or if you're resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. Okay, so let's get into your reading. I'm going to start off with the Animal Spirit card and then a Soul Travelers card. So let's see what we have here. Armadillo Spirit, set healthy boundaries. Really interesting, in a career and money sector. The thing that you may want to take a look at is your boundaries around how you spend money or how you save money. Just taking a look at that a little bit more closely. And it could also be about why you spend your money. Are you spending money, especially on family or friends or romantic connections, because you're trying to, build stronger bonds with them or something like that? Or are people asking you for money, and you're giving it kind of freely, something like that? And then we have solitude. In silence, peace prevails. Yeah, I feel like you may need to disconnect. I get the sense of disconnecting from someone or from some situation for a little time in order to help build this healthier boundary. If you have a friend or a family member, that kind of asks you for money often, or kind of in a way takes advantage of you with your money, it could be even your children, where you have a difficult time saying no, perhaps. And the reason that you're having a difficult time saying no is maybe because of the relationship, what it is that you're wanting out of the relationship, or how you think that they perceive you or your relationship. I have 2 granddaughters. I love them to death. And I have friends that have grandchildren, right? And we all struggle with that as grandparents, in that we want to spoil our grandchildren in a way, and give them, special treats or gifts, or take them on vacations or something like that. But then it can sometimes, and this is good with all relationships, not just grandchildren, but sometimes then they start to expect it, and it's kind of trying to build that relationship with somebody, and then, the money or factor is playing into it. Or say you're dating. You're dating, and then, building the healthy boundaries around, spending money dating or something like that. I really feel like it has something to do with relationships. So I'm going to lay these out. Wow. Yeah, really interesting attachment there. I'm going to lay these out. We're going to take a look at your present energy, your area of resistance, and then advice from Spirit. So we'll take a look. I'm using 1 energy oracle card, and then also some tarot to clarify. So in your present energy, you have strategy and Empress. Yeah, this is a really lovely energy. It's interesting because you have the sun and the moon here. The underneath is the moon. This is your fears, your concerns about a certain situation. You're shedding light on it. You know, you really are. You're kind of shedding light. Some of you could be trying to start a new business. This could, because of the Empress energy, some motherly energy. It could have to do with children or grandchildren or family. You know, really trying to strategize here. It could have something to do with like inheritance, or an estate. It could be, if it's about building a new business, I feel like it is about building healthy boundaries around the money. There's definitely a need here to think, to strategize. Put a long-term plan together for yourself, you know, and really looking at what it is that you want. For some of you, I really feel like, you know, like estate planning or inheritance, taking a look at that. It's your long-range goals for what you want as far as career and money are concerned. And I'm really getting more money than career. But I feel like some of you may be wanting to start a new business so that you can have that long-term, you know, control over your finances. Like you don't want to be concerned about, you know, a business going out, you know, or letting you go or something like that. Like you could be trying to build something that's stable for yourself. Yeah, you have an idea. Page of Swords. You're having an idea or a conversation with somebody. It's taken some time to bring this together. I feel like for some of you, this is a conversation, perhaps again with some type of relationship, whether that's family or friend, or it could even be like with a boss or something about putting boundaries in your career and money sector. On how you spend money, how you spend your time and energy with your career, based on how much money you're receiving. You might be wanting to start a side business. Some of you may be thinking, oh, I'm going to start a side business and see how that can go. Because you're really wanting this long-term, you know, abundance. The sun is abundance. And right now, you're a little bit in a fearful energy, really wanting to move away from this. Yeah, once again, wanting something long-term, stable. And we have the Fool card and the Magician, you know, wanting to start something new. But I feel like, you know, for some of you, it means that you may have to change the way that you're spending money right now, or, you know, tighten your belt. I think, isn't that the term, tighten your belt? You know, like you may need to save money for a little bit in order to start this new venture, or to be putting money into this new venture. And so that could be like where I'm getting this idea where, you know, you may have to have a conversation with some of your family members or your friends, like, hey, I'm saving money right now, so I can't go out as often. You know, I got to stay home a little bit more. I can't travel as much, you know, or something like that. Like I'm going to, you know, just be saving my money, maybe working on this by yourself, like at night. A lot of you might be starting a side business, you know, and you're kind of like not telling anybody at your day job, you know, like you're like, yeah, I'm trying to grow something on the side over here. So you may be even having to set healthy boundaries around your time, you know, really scheduling your time for yourself, having to eliminate, you know, some frivolous time. Setting healthy boundaries to me too is making sure that you're putting time in there for you, you know, to exercise, to eat healthy, to, you know, to spend time with friends, you know, just visiting or something, even if you're not spending money while you're doing it. So, okay, your area of resistance is appreciation and seeing clearly. Like, I feel like you're wanting more appreciation in your life. I feel like you're not quite sure where you're going with this, but yeah, oh my goodness, yeah. Taurus, Page of Pentacles on the bottom, like an offer. Yeah, this energy of really wanting to build something that is really wealthy. Your empire. You are really wanting to build your empire. And you're having a hard time finding the clarity. And I think this all comes from some sense of not being appreciated. And I'm going to go back to this healthy boundaries. Like, I think you're setting healthy boundaries around the people in your life, whether that's family, friends, your boss, your employer. You're setting healthy boundaries because you feel like they kind of walked all over you, you know? And you're kind of like, no, I'm taking back my control. I'm taking back my money. I'm holding on. This, you know, this is what you want to do. This is kind of what you're resisting. You're not really sure how to do it. You've been waiting some time. You know, you're in this energy of, yeah, nobody appreciates me. Oh, we've all been there, right? It's kind of like, I can be an overgiver, you know, so I feel like, you know, you have overgiven, and I know that frustration. You're frustrated with the people that aren't appreciating you, but you're even more frustrated with yourself because you overgave once again, you know. It's kind of like every Christmas I sit there and I go, okay, here's my budget, and I'm not, you know, and I'm not overspending. And then, you know, somebody says at the last minute, oh, I really wanted my, you know, and it's kind of like, yeah, I blew the boundaries again. And then the credit card bill comes in January and I'm all upset with myself. It's really with myself because I did it again, you know? All right, so let's see what your advice is. We have the thinking wands and the thinking man and the 10 of wands. You know, thinking about your boundaries, thinking about how am I going to put down this burden. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because you are really getting ready to build something, to work on something, to take action on something that you're going to really love. I feel like whatever situation you're in right now, you don't feel very appreciated. You don't feel like, I feel like a lot of you don't feel like you're getting paid well enough, you know? And you're just kind of like, yeah, I'm just like, I'm hunkering down. I'm taking care of me. That's what this energy is, right? I'm taking care of me because you know what? It doesn't matter how much I give to all of you, whether that's my time, my money, whatever. It's like, you're never grateful. You never, you know, you never appreciate me. So I'm taking care of me. Yeah, I'm really taking action to building what it is that you love. You know, a life that you love, the money that so that you can do the activities that you love. You know, you've been waiting for some time and you're seeing the different perspective. Like, I think before you felt like, well, if I give this money out, or if I spend money on my family, or if I give a lot at work, right, I'm going to be appreciated. And it's kind of like, no, nobody, you're just like fed up. Taurus, good for you. And so I really feel like this is your advice. Take a good look at what your burdens are and then build healthy boundaries around them. And yeah, the angel balance is coming in. You're walking away from something. Really, lots of energy there. Attachment. This is kind of like there's toxicity here, either in your workplace or in your personal relationships. And this is what you got to build the healthy boundaries around. You know, people just taking advantage of you. And we've all been there, Taurus. So don't, you know, if you're upset that you've gotten yourself in this position or you're there again, be compassionate and gentle with yourself. You're only doing that because you love the people around you, or, you know, you're in search of a love for yourself. But this is a good lesson, you know, to understand that, you know, you may have actually given out money to friends or family or something, and now maybe you're a little bit strapped for money or want to put money into this new business or something, and you're kind of like, oh, can you pay me back that money I lent you or something like that? And well, really, like, I can't do it right now. Can you wait? Can you wait a couple of months or something like that? Like, not be like, they're not, they're kind of like, really? I thought you gave me that. Oh, you want me to pay you back? And it's kind of like, wow. We live and learn. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Yeah. And I feel like that's kind of where it is. It's kind of like, I feel like you're seeing a pattern here where you have overgiven again, right? And it's kind of like, again. But you're building the healthy boundary, Taurus. Excuse me. So be very, be compassionate, be gentle with yourself, and work on building those healthy boundaries as you move forward to something exciting. I really feel like you have something exciting on your path. All right, I'll leave it there, Taurus. I do wish you so much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And if you did resonate with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider like, commenting, or subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.